This upcoming weekend, all of the 36 NASCAR Cup Series teams are going to pack up their haulers and head up north to Dover, Delaware, to race at the Dover International Raceway, or also known as the Monster Mile. It's a concrete track, it's very high banked in the corners, and it's very chaotic racing. And I believe the Chevys are going to be very quick, and that's something to keep an eye on. But today, I am here to give y'all my full-on predictions for this Sunday's race at Dover. And also, I'm doing a Pick 5 contest as always. And if you're wanting to get involved in that, all you have to do is go down below to the comment section, type in your 5 drivers. If you go 5 for 5, you get an autograph of your choice. And if you go 4 for 5, you get an unsigned hero card of any driver of your choice. And just go down below. Who knows? You may win a prize, and you don't got to get them all in particular order. Just get the 5 right. So enough said here. On to the intro we go.
Hey, Ryan Lady here, and you're watching William Blackman on YouTube.
Before I go any further, I believe it is necessary to say this one fact. Whenever NASCAR goes to Talladega, Daytona, Atlanta, the Bristol Dirt Race, the Roval at the Charlotte Motor Speedway, and this year the Chicago Street Race, you cannot take them stats seriously. Because saying, oh, so-and-so won this one race, he's going to be the favorite next weekend. It does not work like that. Those tracks, any driver on the grid can very well win on any given weekend. So we're going to look at Martinsville and obviously Richmond and races prior to that when it comes to giving my predictions for Dover. Obviously, the Hendrick Motorsports cars has been quick all year long, and I just like them this weekend. But which driver? I got to go with Chase Elliott. I believe he's in a big situation right here because NASCAR needs him to win. And what I mean by that is, if Chase Elliott, your star driver of the sport, your most popular driver of the sport, goes out and misses the playoffs this year, no one's going to tune in for the playoffs because Elliott's out. Look at the Elliott effect this past weekend in Martinsville. He had a big effect on everybody and boosted up TV. Curious to see what happens at Talladega because I believe it's going to be sort of high. And the racing was terrible, side by side. I wish it was 3 wide, though. But it was a terrible racing, but I'm sure a lot of people tuned in to see Chase Elliott race. And he won a stage, came second in the second stage, and at the end fell apart. But it's still, though, Chase Elliott, I believe, is in a must-win situation, not only for him and his team, but also for NASCAR. NASCAR needs him in the playoffs. And I believe he'll check that box off this weekend in Dover. Second place is going to be William Byron. I believe he's going to go out here this weekend, grab some solid stage points, and he's going to come home in second place, a position where he'll be, all right, I'll move on with it, but he was hoping for the win. I believe that's going to be the type of weekend for the 24 camp. Third place, though, will be Chase Briscoe. Chase Briscoe, as of lately, has been one of the hottest drivers in the sport of NASCAR with 3 consecutive top 5 finishes. Bristol Dirt Race, very competitive. Martinsville should have won that race. And then Talladega came home initially 3rd. NASCAR reviewed it. You know what? Chris Buescher got 3rd. You're in 4th place now, buddy. So Chase Briscoe has been very competitive when it comes to top 5 finishes. And I believe Dover is one of his better tracks, and he's a short track kind of guy. I assumed, I can say without a doubt, I think Dover races like a short track. You got a lot of braking. It's not full throttle at all times. So it races similar to it. And I think Chase Briscoe is going to suit his driving style really well. 4th place, Kyle Larson. And 5th place, Kevin Harvick. But though, 3 of the 5 drivers I just mentioned in my top 5 are Hendrick Motorsports drivers. And I believe there are only, I guess you can say, 5 drivers in the NASCAR Cup Series that can go really toe-to-toe with them on any given weekend. Outside of road courses and plate tracks and stuff like that, I believe 1, Chase Briscoe, Kevin Harvick, Tyler Reddick, Denny Hamlin, and Kyle Busch. I like them all. And there's not many drivers that can really go toe-to-toe with the Hendrick camp, but those are the 5 I believe that could. So we'll see how things go there. But remember, folks, I said Dover races like a short track. And to back that up, I'm just throwing it up in the air for an alley-oop. I think Ryan Preece has to be the best dark horse option for this weekend. He can go out here to Dover and steal the show and take home the checker flag. Remember how quick he was in Talladega. And remember how quick he was in Martinsville. He got the pole, led the most laps, got a speeding penalty, got in the rear, couldn't pass nobody. Track position is going to be big this weekend like it was in Martinsville, and I bet you if Priest gets the track position, he's not going to make them dumb decisions he made back in Martinsville. But there you go. Winning, Chase Elliott. Second place, William Byron. Third place, Chase Briscoe. Fourth place, Kyle Larson. Fifth place, Kevin Harvick. And my dark horse, Ryan Priest. 3 Hendrick Motorsports cars and 3 Stewart-Haas cars mentioned in the video. But everybody, don't remember to please like and subscribe and comment down below your top 5 to be entered in this Sunday's Pick 5 contest. Everybody have a great week.